Between January and June this year, take-home pay remained under pressure, more so as a high inflation environment eroded the value of money in people's pockets. But July and August have surprised on the upside, with BankservAfrica recording an uptick in wages.
The take-home pay has been under pressure for some months before the past, sort of recent 2 months. And I think the economic narrative has had a lot to do with that. Things are quite difficult out the operating environment for companies. But, it seems like there's been a bit of an alleviation on that front, especially given that companies have become a bit more resilient in the light of load shedding. And also just recently we had some indication from S&P Global as well that the private sector is looking a bit better compared to a couple of months ago. So I think we are starting to see a bit of leeway on the salary side, at least for now, and that is positive.
BankservAfrica's data represents an average, and for many South Africans, this average is not their experience, with many people not having seen any material increases in their wages for some time, while the ravages of inflation continue to undermine the little money that people do have.
If you look at just the petrol price, we are looking at another increase between about 85 cents and R1 per litre beginning of October. And if you then look at the cumulative for the past 3 months, it would be like R3 per litre more expensive. And if you do that sum for the diesel price, we're talking about R5 per litre and more expensive over the past 3 months. So that will indeed be inflationary, both on a direct effect in the basket of products, but also most probably on an indirect way, by adding to the cost of transport of all goods. And that could be a secondary effect on inflation, and take us back to a range between like 5.5% and 6% on headline inflation.
Even if average incomes do tick up, the threat of more short-term inflation will simply evaporate that benefit. And while some economists believe the Reserve Bank has come to the end of its rate hiking cycle, the Reserve Bank governor has not been categorical on that score, which creates some level of anxiety that rate hikes are not yet done. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.